What's going on, guys? Stein back with another video. And in today's video, I will be talking about staying true to yourself. So what this means to me is that you set standards for yourself and you actually follow through on them, meaning that you know you have certain things you have to do in the day, and you know you have to get them done, so you have to do them. And you know when you don't do them, you don't feel good about yourself. And that's the truth. When you're not doing things that you know you're supposed to do, and you're doing something else that you know you're not supposed to do, you don't feel good about yourself. And you know, this is very similar to procrastination because procrastination is more of like you know you have to do things but you're putting them off. Same thing here. Staying true to yourself means you know you have to do things but you're putting it off. And procrastination is one of those things where we all know we have certain tasks in a day to do, to complete. So the best way to attack that is to write them down and then to do them. Because if you write them down, then you have an exact list on what you're supposed to do. If you don't write them down, then you'll just kind of wanderously be going around life not really knowing what it is that you actually want. Like, you'll know what you want, but when you have it written down and then when you do it, you can check it off and you can complete it on the list. And that makes you feel so much better than if you were simply just to go off and do it and then have no strategy here. You need to do things and check them off on a list. Having a to-do list, whether that's in your phone or whether that's pen and paper, cross things off on a list, and it makes you feel better about yourself when you completed them because you have that sense of satisfaction. I remember, reading Arnold Schwarzenegger's bodybuilding book when he would have to do sets and you'd cross them off on his list. Like, that makes you feel good about yourself. So, and this is what you need to do for whatever it is that you have to do. Either write down on a piece of paper or in your notes app, write down what you need to do it, cross it off, and you'll feel way better about yourself because what you'll realize is that you'll always be busy and you'll always be like attacking something, which is important because you always want to be like conquering, attacking, and doing something. Because if you're not, then I'm reading Outwitting the Devil right now, and one of the great things I just read yesterday was, idleness is the devil's workshop. Meaning, what I was just saying, you're busy, you're doing stuff, checking off items on a list. When you're idle, when you're bored, when you're not doing anything, that's the devil's workshop. That's when you're going to go eat all this food you shouldn't be eating. That's when you're going to go smoke all the drugs you shouldn't be smoking, when you're going to drink, when you're going to do you're going to search for all this pleasure that, because you're not busy with work, you're not consumed with work, you're not doing things that are helping you as a person when you're bored. So you always should be busy doing things that take up a spot in your life that actually means something to you. Because if it means something to you, then you're going to put forth more effort towards it, as opposed to if it doesn't mean anything to you, you're not going to put as much effort towards it, and you're not going to do the best of your ability to the task. And that's what we all want to do. We want to become the best version of ourselves, and we want to do this task on a list to the best of our ability. I'll never forget Brandon Carter saying, like, going to the gym at 70% is always better than never going to the gym at all. Like, even if you have a bad workout, you're still moving your muscles and you're still being active. That's better than not going at all. Positive habits and positive discipline habits are the most important thing in your life. Because when you do something positive, when you do something that's good for you, you're going to have that habit built in you. Now you're going to want to do something else and something else and something else. And it's just a habit here that just keeps building and building and building. And that's what your life should be consistent of. Positive habits that keep growing and getting better every day. And when you continuously do that, you're going to stay true to yourself and live a good life. So that's the video I have for you today. If you like the video, comment in the comments section, subscribe, turn your post notifications on, and we'll see you in the next video.